war, what is it good for? So I'm in Annecy, standing in front of a statue to the memory of the soldiers who died in the First and Second World War and the other wars and all that bullshit. And if there's a movie, if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's called Wag the Dog, W-A-G, the dog, Wag the Dog, with Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Woody Harrelson, Anne Hesh, lots of big names, and it's a really good movie. It's a comedy, but it's really, they're basically showing you pretty much how they did the what was the name of that war? Not the Iraq War, the Gulf War. That's pretty much like they're showing how the media are used to create um, the whole narrative, and why war can be profitable for some people enough to create wars, real or fake. And a lot of people, I'm making this video because a lot of people are worried uh, lately about the whole Palestinian Israel thing, which is the latest theater of war, and it is theater. It's just theater with lots of real people dying, unfortunately. Um, if you watch anything else than mainstream media, then you probably already know that it just the narrative doesn't make sense. Like this would not have happened the way it is described. And anyways, I don't want to get into the politics of it. What I want to say is war is not about, it's very important that people understand this, and it's difficult for people to get it in their heads. War is not about one people hating another people to the point where they attack them and try to kill them. I don't know if it was ever that. Maybe, hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, when it was about like food or territory, maybe. But today it's only about politics and about money and about like control of a region, but it has nothing to do with the people. That's very, very important. It has nothing to do with the people. It has to do with a very select few who decide we need to do this, that, and for these objectives to succeed, we need a war. We need to have like a big event. We need this, and war is very lucrative. So, unfortunately, there's still a lot of people who believe in war, believe that it's necessary, believe that it's justified, and these people are called soldiers. And I don't know, I don't know what to say about that. Like, I'm not gonna change their minds, but you know, the one thing that I tell people that shocks them is that, you know, like one of the worst tyrants that is known is Adolf Hitler. Well, Hitler never killed anyone. He never did. I tried to research like there's possibilities that maybe at some point he killed someone, but like overall, like the official story is that he never killed anyone. But he ordered soldiers to kill, many people and to commit atrocities, and surrounded himself with other people who ordered these soldiers to commit atrocities. And, the result was, well, what we know, the entire Second World War. But basically, it was one guy. It was one guy that, through, I don't know, his charisma, through media manipulation, through fear, through basic psychological tactics, got an entire people to fight other people, and it ended up in a major world war. And all we have to show for are these pieces of carved rocks. I mean, it's sad. And it's sad because it's still going on. People still believe that it's justified to to commit atrocities, just like just like police, but you know, policemen and policewomen seem to believe that it's justified to hurt people because they've been told to hurt people, even when the people, are the ones they're supposed to protect. I mean, it's a total nonsense. Um, there's a, from what I hear, there's a pretty big suicide rate in the police ranks and military ranks. You don't really hear about that. But anyways, if you want to understand this subject better on in a lighter way, I suggest watching Wag the Dog. It's an excellent movie. It's very funny. And a lot of what's in that movie, I would say almost everything, but a lot of what's in that movie is based on, like, they don't say it's based on real event, but you can tell a lot of what's in it. We've seen it happen. And last thing I want to say also is that, as far as we know, I would say since the beginning of the 1900s, so more than 100 years ago, there's never been a war that started without some kind of manipulation. The First World War was started with an assassination. The Second World War, it wasn't exactly the Second World War. That was it's what we call I can't say the word because I will be censored on the internet. But it's under false pretenses. So what that German dude did, Hitler, he had his soldiers dress up like, if I remember correctly, Polish soldier, and set fire to his own parliament. So the German people were enraged, and that put him in power and put the whole Nazi thing into effect, and eventually led to the Second World War. The Vietnam War was the same thing. Like, basically every single war events that happened since the beginning of the 1900s, at least, maybe way before, but those are documented and have all been shown to be based on a lie. Basically, we know that the invasion of Iraq was based on a lie. Remember those weapons of mass destruction? That was a lie. I mean, it was all based on, they were all based on lies. And from what we can see, the thing between Israel and Palestine right now is also based on a lie. So, what can I say? Like I said, Hitler never killed anyone. He had other people do it for him. So if we decide not to kill people, if we don't go along with the media propaganda, there will not be any wars. So if you want peace, shut down your TV. But still watch Wag the Dog, because it's a good movie, very eye-opening, and usually I would say don't believe what's in the movies, but this one I would say kind of believe it and filter the rest of the information you get through what you learned in that movie. And I think it's an important movie to watch. Okay, you guys have a good day. Ciao, ciao. Bye.